right, so we're here. So I'm doing my hair. This is a part of the letting go and moving on process for me. I usually don't smoke in the house, but I'm feeling kind of like breaking the rules. I feel like breaking the rules today. So somebody was trying to do a love spell on me today. You want to know how I know? Because there was kind of like this inner confliction, right? Hold on. Okay, so how I could tell was, for one, my focus has been on, like me and the situation with my rabbit. So I'm in a completely, totally different headspace, right? And, one of my spirit guides came to me and they were showing me some things, something new to do with like my spiritual bath and just kind of practicing, mindful intention over healing and protection. So I found myself burning rosemary, right? So I'm just like, why am I? Oh, hold on, I gotta get my crochet. So I say, why am I burning rosemary? Rosemary is to invoke love. And in my bath, I put jasmine flowers in it, right? So I just felt this real conflicting vibe. So I actually did a crystal bath. And I used all of my crystals. I used, my confidence crystals, my clarity crystals, my strength crystals. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, what is the interception with the love shit? Okay. So I am a spiritual practitioner. So, yes, I know how to do things. I am responsible with what I do. And baby, I don't do no dark shit. You can't never come to me and ask me to do no wicked shit. I am a mental health advocate. So, you know, it's all about love, protection, and healing and sex. So my thing is, outside of that area, I can't help you. I mean, I can help you with relationships and shit like that, anything dealing with love. But anything outside of that shit, I can't help you. So what I'm trying to say is that I do be doing stuff. I do be practicing. I mean, I be learning. So I'm just like, this is an interference. Somebody is doing a love spell. I just felt the constant confliction between love and healing. And I mean, at first it was easy to overlook because it's just like there is no either or. Love is healing. But then I was just like, you know what? This is some bullshit. Somebody is doing something. Because it wasn't self-love, it was romantic. And the experience was not organic. You see, I done had this shit happen to me so much, I can tell. Just like I can tell when somebody is doing dream magic because the dream is not organic. The dream is too vivid. It's almost like a movie. It's so intentional. During the time to where the mind shuts down, we are in the unknown. We are in the flow. And a lot of the times your dreams are, well, I don't want to say too much information because I don't want somebody trying to fuck around and play around with shit, but there is a natural there is a natural flow, okay, within your dream state. So, well, I'm aware of that. So when somebody is doing like dream magic on me, I can tell. So when somebody is doing like love magic on me, any type of spell work, curses, or trying to attach to me in some kind of way, it's not organic. It doesn't feel organic. You know, I got some high level sorcerers who be fucking with me. I'm talking about because this person, they try to disguise they try to disguise their voice. They try to disguise their voice with somebody because they're trying to figure out, am I connecting to a specific person? So they try to disguise their voice in that person. But my thing is, I knew that that wasn't that person's voice. And that's another thing. You have to be able, amongst the many distractions of the brain and the many ideas, thoughts that we have, the human brain has thousands of thoughts a day. So amongst the noise, where is your voice? How are you hearing your voice? Do you hear your voice? You have to know your voice. And when you learn your voice within your head, apart from all others, that's when you begin to learn how to hear God too. So, I mean, but I mean, I don't know, because a lot of people, I mean, this world is so fascinating, and there are a lot of scientists who get into, um, you know, who get into these I don't even know what to call them, practices, whatever. They get into this type of information, and I mean, they're curious, and so they start fucking around with it. When they start seeing certain results, it's addicting. It definitely is. So, I have to remember sometimes not to take shit so personal, because people love to share with me their gifts. They like to share with me what they can do, what they're capable of. Because a lot of the times people can see, what I got going on. So, some people have darker gifts than others. So but I don't want to gaslight myself, because I feel like I'm just like, because I know who it is. I know who it is. And I don't think that this person is playing. I think that this person is definitely trying to figure out some information. They're wondering why it didn't work. You have to be careful, because these men who know this information, get into this information, who have certain spiritual talents, boy, they dangerous. And the number one thing that these men want is mind control. I'm going to tell you, the only way to protect yourself is if you study Egyptian, if you study the ways of the Egyptians. You study the Emerald Tablets, the Kabbalion. You study, get into Greek mythology. Get into astrology too, because all that shit ties in. Baby. I was trying to tell you, you'll never see life the same again. And that's true. That's true. You'll never see life the same again. Okay. See, getting that back is a challenge. Getting that bag is a challenge. And I got to figure out, I got to get over here now. So let me work it on out. So I just wanted to do something different. Because I usually don't be trying to put like a whole head of blonde. But I don't know. I feel like blonde is a woman's go-to when she just want to create a little light edge and sexiness for herself. You know, I kind of like red. You know, red hair is usually my go-to to like spice myself up. But I said, you know what? I kind of want to do this blonde. So that's just what I've been doing. So my thing is, so back to the situation. So, you know, when I did my cards, I did pull that moon card. I said, look, somebody doing divination on me. They want to see what's going on inside of my home. I feel like they're trying to open me up through love so that I invite them in. And so when they see what's going on, they try to figure out a way to where they can see certain things, sense certain things, hear certain things to where they can create and manipulate problems. And then they'll go back and then they'll dabble into something wicked, you know, like trying to do some wicked stuff. My thing is, so I feel like individuals be playing with me because it's just like, you know, how many times have you already tried to do some of the shit in which that you've been doing and it's not working? So obviously that tells you, you know, I'm aware or I know what's going on. So why you keep doing this shit? And then you having to deal with the consequences of things. This is why I be saying, like, they love touching me. You know? It's people's demons. You know, the part of people that they run away from. It's like they want to send that to me to heal them. But it's not really intentionally for me to heal them. It's kind of like they just want to dump their toxicity onto me. And so when they send them demons, that's why I just be like, don't put your hands on me, don't touch me. But this is a way as to how I get to learn people too, because if you're somebody to where you would dump your I'm not your toxic trash can. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you're doing all of this. And some men, they have a God complex. So they will go through the most. They will do the most. And they will go through the most to try to gaslight you too. You know, they will do the most. And it's usually the ones that are in power. Because it's easier. Because authority is looking down. You know? So, I'm like, oh, so for one, motherfucker don't think I'm that smart, right? And then for two, you looking down on me because you think you getting away with some shit. You think that I don't know. You know, it just tells me a lot about a person before I even meet them. That's why a lot of people, I just be like, I don't want to meet them. You know, people be putting people on pedestals. I be like, It's like people will praise people for what they have. Now, it's nothing wrong for the things that they have accomplished. Because you pay homage when homage is due. The hard work in which an individual puts in, honey, you must commend them for that. You know? But then you got like a lot of these goddamn scammers. They always scamming. They put in work to be scamming, but that's taking the easy way out. You know? You just smart and just don't know how to apply that shit effectively. but you want to get some type of recognition for that. I don't know. I think it just depends on what it is, because I done had to deal with a lot of slickers, and I mean they clever, they smart as hell. I'm just like, wow. I mean, I have an appreciation for intelligence. I mean, good, bad. But I mean, that don't mean that I want to, I have chosen my side. But I mean, I'm understanding of other things, many things. So my thing is like, okay, just, some shit just don't bring to me. So, yeah, baby, sister, girl, I got that new energy. I got some new energy, honey. I could feel it. I could just, it's not even necessarily, it's a feeling. It's like, I don't know how to explain that shit. Everything is just so clear to me about what is what, who is who, and this taking place and this going on. But my thing is that I know it's not me. So we're going to take time out to say thank you to the help, to the spiritual assistance. It's greatly appreciated. Yes, sir. Because, I'm not doing it alone. So the thing is that I got to pay attention to what is going on. And the shit that I talk about, baby, if you know, you know. If you don't know, you just don't know. You don't have to try to keep up. It's not for you. I had to throw that in there because people be feeling like they got to keep up with what the fuck I'm talking about. No. I be talking in signals. I guess that's what you want to call it. Just like when some people communicate, it's very poetic, right? So it's like little antennas. Little antennas. Do 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 do. Mhm. It's certain things I can't say because I'm not chosen to speak on it. I'm not chosen to speak on it. So it's certain things I can't say. Certain things I can't reveal. Shh. Yes, dear. Yes, it all comes to me. I gotta get my hair. So when I first envisioned doing my hair, I envisioned these bitches being long, like a mermaid or some shit. But I was just like, well, I'm tired of I'm tired of unraveling them. So maybe I don't want it as much as I thought I did, because it looked just fine, shoulder length. I'm really light, like real long braids, and my fox locks real long. But the thing is that, I used to do that to feel sexy, but I don't need to do that to feel sexy. I just really want my hair done. I just want my hair structured, I just want it organized and neat. I love these protective styles because I don't have to do shit to it. The last thing I want to have to worry about is my hair. Oh, that is the last thing I want to worry about. So, now we're going to do this last lock, and then I got to go in and finish up. But I just needed some support getting through these last 3 braids in the back, because it's hard to get that back. And I was feeling kind of bored with doing them. I can't believe they try to perform a love spell on me. It's crazy too because it's kind of like they was trying to make me perform it on myself because I am the receptor. So if I am receiving the projection, it's kind of like, I want to say it's like having sex. And if I'm penetrated, then what? I'm gonna end up pregnant. So the pregnancy is going to represent an idea. Usually the idea will manifest into a project. So, sometimes motherfuckers be trying to make me waste my time. This is an occult though. This is not one person pulling the strings. This is a team of people. Because these individuals are assembled in different areas to create the illusion. It's kind of like being in the Wizard of Oz. I told you, occults, covens, high level sorcerers, honey, they be all up on me. A part of me feels like they like, it's like I'm some type of experiment to them. Why am I the experiment? The experiment? Well, I can't tell you that. Can't tell you that, darling. Oh, I hate this part. Sometimes it's not who or what you are. Sometimes it's about what you can make people, what you can make people think that you are. But my thing is just live. Just live and let live, But the MIB, they stay. They stay trying to come for my nigga. Stay trying to come for me. Whatever. I don't want no black showing. I don't want none of my hair showing. What is this? How did this get in there? See, that's what I'm saying. This shit hard as a bitch. Here come the minute light, galaxy defenders. Ooh, yeah. Ugh. I really like my Fox Locks because I think it protects my hair better because it's no strain on my hair. I just plait my hair and crochet the hair through the root, and that's it. And it holds and it stays in place. We see things that you would not see, and we be places that you would not be. Oh my goodness. Here come the men in black, galaxy defender. I saw all 3 of those movies. Very interesting. Oh, here come the men in black. I made it. I made it. I made it through. I can't believe them motherfuckers. See, they fuck up because shit, people keep doing shit, so it's forcing me to learn. It's forcing me to see it, and that shit crazy. I don't know. I think it's an experiment. I think they just like trying to see my reaction. I think they just like to see if what they're doing is working. I attract all the cool people. Right? It's just so. It's so. Let me see. All right. I feel like my hair needs to be protected. I don't know why I feel that way, but I do feel that way. I feel like when my hair is structured and organized, the reception is, I don't know. I feel like the reception is clearer. Somebody tried to play on my top too, because all of a sudden, they was trying to play on my crown, because all of a sudden my shit just got inflamed as hell. Now my thing is that I have to slow down on the sugar, but I've been taking in, I've been eating sweets, I've been drinking sodas, so that white sugar be making my body inflame, so that shit will fuck with my scalp. But I also have been drinking tea and water. Like, I haven't been mixing the two. Like I would drink the soda all throughout the day. I only drink like one soda a day. Well, the cans are gone. So, I mean, we had the 2 liters. So I poured a couple of cups. But this wasn't the time to where my head was inflaming. It was during the time to where I was taking better care of myself. And that's why self-love and self-care is important too. Because you can protect yourself against stuff that people are doing to you. You don't even have to know if they're doing it or not. My thing is that I can tell. I know. Trying to play on my crown. It's like motherfuckers is trying to do a big setup for me. But they're trying to manifest it in the physical. It's like they're trying to manifest my downfall or something. And they're doing what they can. It's like agents, like little agents, in the Matrix. Everybody is behind something, pulling a job. Well, what's up? Am I the universe's most wanted? I mean, what's up? What's up? I'm not doing anything. You could send a care package. I would appreciate that. Right. It is gonna get quiet on that shit, right? Okay, but we done. So I'm about to go in and do my next roll. And then maybe next time you see me, I'll have my shit all the way done.